Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am showing you how to make mini cauliflower everything bagels. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. Why in the world would anybody want to make a bagel out of cauliflower? But I see it one of two ways. Either you are somebody who's on some type of strict eating plan, like the paleo or the keto or the Whole30 diet, and you want to have a bagel experience without the refined grains. Give me a thumbs up if that sounds like you. Or maybe you're more like me and you just can't resist a food trend. They are fun, they're unconventional, and hey, you're the kind of person that's willing to try anything at least once. Give me a thumbs up if that sounds more like you. Now, you can make any flavor bagel that you like. Poppy seed, sesame seed, onion, but for me, I'm an everything bagel kind of girl, so we're gonna start by making the everything bagel spice combo, which, by the way, is in and of itself absolutely delicious and addictive. So even if you don't plan on making the bagels, definitely try this spice combo. In a small bowl, I am combining 1 tablespoon each poppy seeds, sesame seeds, minced garlic, and minced onion. And then I'll finish that off with 3/4 of a teaspoon kosher sea salt. Gently give that a stir, and this spice mixture is ready to go. Now, you're not going to use all of this mixture for this recipe, so I like to store it right in an airtight container. A little mason jar like this is perfect, and then you can keep it right along with your spices for the next time you want to add a lot of flavor to a simple dish. Think avocado toast on top of scrambled eggs, tossed into your salad, lots of different options. Now, for my bagels, my oven is preheating at 400 degrees, and I've got a rimmed baking sheet lined with some parchment paper so nobody sticks. You're gonna need 3 cups of packed cauliflower rice, which is the equivalent of 600 grams or 21 ounces. I'm just gonna break the cauliflower into florets and run it through my food processor. Now, you may need to work in batches depending on how big your processor is, but this is what you're going for here. This very, very fine rice-like consistency. Once I've got all my cauliflower in the bowl and ready to go, I'm adding a pinch of salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 2 beaten eggs, 2 tablespoons of almond flour, and 2 tablespoons of coconut flour. Now, I've seen other people make this recipe subbing the coconut flour for nutritional yeast or even Parmesan cheese, so you can play around with those ingredients depending on what you have on hand. Then I'm just gonna stir this all together, and it's time to make the bagels. So I just wanna note here, unlike cauliflower pizza, every recipe I researched for cauliflower bagels and rolls, nobody recommended straining the water off of the cauliflower. So I did not do that. But I do find that once you take a little bit of cauliflower in your hand, what I'm gonna turn into a bagel here, right? I find it helpful to then just gently squeeze any excess liquid off of it. This helps it to bind together a little bit better. Then from here, I just free form it into like a bun. This is gonna look like a bagel, and poke a little hole through the center, and again, just shape it up until it looks like a mini bagel. Now, the dough is delicate, so then I just gently place it onto my rimmed baking sheet, and I am gonna do that until I've worked my way through all of the dough. You will get 8 mini bagels using this recipe. Once you've got them all shaped up and ready to go, then you're gonna take that everything spice combo and just sprinkle it right over the top of the bagels. This really makes it look like a bagel. Check that out. And then I go back around with a spoon and just gently tap the top to make sure that that spice combo adheres to our bagel. Pop this into the oven for 30 minutes until the bagels are set through and golden brown. Now, when the bagels are done, you want to make sure that you give them some time to cool, let them come to room temperature, and then you will see that they really do hold their shape. You can pick them up, they hold together. You can even slice them in half and then give them a smear of cream cheese or butter, whatever you like on your bagel. The flavor is delicious. Really what I'm getting is that everything bagel spice combo flavor with an underlining hint of garlic. However, the texture is definitely not like a traditional bagel. These are very light, they're a little bit moist and almost spongy. So the question remains, should you try this recipe at home? Well, I'm gonna go back to what I said at the beginning of the video. If you're following some type of diet where you cannot have refined grains, then they might be a fun experiment. Or if you just like to play around with the food trends and have some fun in the kitchen, then this is definitely worth a try at least once. And if you do decide to try it, take a picture and tag me on Instagram and on Facebook, because it totally makes my day when I see what you guys are whipping up in your very own kitchens. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies, and remember, until next time, to keep it clean and delicious. I'm Danny Spies, and remember, until next time, to keep it clean and delicious. To keep it clean and delicious. Until next time, to keep it clean and delicious. To keep it clean and delicious. Boop. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies, and I will see you back here next time with some more clean and deliciousness.